Well, I'm back once again for more of the certain video. This is the Park Kitty Kid 76 and it's time for two of my all-time favorite DC comic VHS. And this time, the movie release of Batman vs Superman Dawn of Justice, which will coming out in theaters tomorrow. They were both of the DC comic heroes of the Superman and Batman all-in-one movie, and all of the other superhero from the DC comic characters. I know some fans wants to go see it in theaters tomorrow if you feel free to do that. First of all, I want to discuss a little bit in the plot from Wikipedia. Batman vs Superman is this year's American superhero film featuring the DC comic characters Batman and Superman, distributed by Warner Brothers Pictures. It is the follow-up to the 2013's Man of Steel and a second installment in the DC Extended Universe. The film is directed by Zack Snyder, with the screenplay written by Chris Terrio and David S. Goyer, and stars Ben Affleck, Henry Cavill, Amy Adams, Jesse Eisenberg, Diane Lane, Lawrence Fishburne, Jeremy Irons, Holly Hunter, and Gil Gadot. Batman vs Superman Dawn of Justice is the first live-action film feature both Batman and Superman, as I said, as well as the first theatrical to feature live-action portrayals of Wonder Woman, Aquaman, Cyborg, and The Flash. The film was announced in the 2013 San Diego Comic-Con International after the release of Man of Steel. Snyder and Goyer were retained from the previous installment. Snyder's thought at the film would take inspirational from the Batman comic book series The Dark Knight Returns by Frank Miller, but clarified that it would follow an original premise. The incarnation of Batman in the film would also be different than the character's portrayal in the previous Batman film trilogy. Pre-production begins at the East Los Angeles College in October 2013, with principal photography starting in May 2014 in Detroit, Michigan. Additional film also took place in Chicago and concluded in December 2014. Batman vs Superman Dawn of Justice premiered at the Auditorio Nacional, which is National Auditory in Mexico City, on March 29, 2016, which is last week. It is scheduled for release in the US on March 25, 2016, which is tomorrow, in 2D, 3D, IMAX 3D, 4DX, Premiere large formats, and 70mm prints. So in honor of the movie Batman vs Superman Dawn of Justice, I will show you my two VHS of my all-time favorite movies, Batman the Motion Picture and Superman the Movie. Let's get on with this, shall we? So the first tape I got is the 1989 VHS of Batman. As you can see with the Batman shield here, this is a gold shield on that thing. Yep. If you love this, just check it out. This is a 1989 movie. Here's the front, the spine, the other spine, the top, and the back. The movie of the decade, every premiere of KGO TV in San Francisco, 4-star spectacular entertainment, Jack Garner of the Garnett News Service, and a triumph. You can't take your eyes off it. Peter Travers of the Rolling Stone. You can see it stars Jack Nicholson and Michael Keaton. It has two faces from the movie. You can see Batman and Vicky Vale and the Joker. You can see descriptions on it too, where we can focus on a thing. Yep. And there's a soundtrack available on Warner Brothers Records. We used to have the record, but I give it away, so I don't need it. But you can see that. It has digitally processed the closed caption and rated PG-13. I don't see any ratings from that. But if you look at this tape, it does appear to be a rating. 126 minutes. Here's the tape with the vertical sticker label. And there's also a print date, August 24, 1989. So, and this tape opens up with a commercial for Diet Coke, the Bugs Bunny and Daffy Duck 900 number promo, the FBI warnings, the 1984 to 1996 Warner Home Video logo, the Warner Brothers Pictures logo, and then it started the film. If you love the fan of Batman, I know I recommend the movie. Why don't you go check this out? And now, on to the other all-time favorite movies, Superman the Movie. You can see Clark Kent flying as Superman. You could see the movie titles in here, so let me focus that. It stars Christopher Reeve and all of the other actors from the movie. So, I remember as a kid watching Superman on Channel 7, probably in my local area, or any other channel such as Channel 11. So, I have a chance to watch it again. So, I definitely highly recommend Superman. If you love that, just check it out. So, here's the front, the spine. For some reason, the title of the movie is upside down. It must be facing right side up. The other spine, the top, and the back. It says the movie that makes a legend come to life. Where you can see there's Superman right there. You can read the descriptions if you want. If you could pause that right in there. Yep, so it must be a 1986 VHS. This was a 1978 film. And the logo on that says digitally processed. And it's rated PG. But it doesn't say on the ratings on there. So same thing as my Batman VHS. So here's what the tape. This is a vertical sticker label. And the print date is August 4th, 1995. So it must be a reprint VHS. I know the new Traveler Highman 88 has the same exact copy of this VHS, as well as some different copies from the tape, which is the end label. And this tape has no previews, just the FBI warnings, the 1984 to 1996 Warner Home Video logo, the 1984 Warner Brothers Pictures logo, originally the Big W logo from 1970s, and then the start of the film. And that's all there is. So both of my VHS tapes are my all-time favorite movies that breaks out of the ordinary. So before I end this video, I gotta show you one thing. This is the comic of Justice League Lost on Mars. Yeah, this must be a cereal box, whatever. It is DC Comics. Free inside of the cereal boxes were all these superheroes on that thing, like Superman, Wonder Woman, and all other characters. Yep, Lost in Mars. Big G logo, General Mills. I'm gonna go through very quick. All of these characters, you know, comic books, it just looks like it. If you love the fan of this one, just check out this comics. You can see why. I know that a lot of people are excited to free them in. And you see, same thing as I got here. Well, good thing to know. These are superheroes. You can see the that character is there. It has Temple of the Art, Ares Maze. You could actually go into a maze or something that looks like it's that designed for Pac-Man. Yep. And all these other comics as well, so is as enjoy reading all the comics together as a family. And also I got here, this is a mini size scooter that's pretend to be, where it says Batman. It looks like a skateboard, but it's a key change, you know? You can see right here, I'll focus on that. This will be advertised. You can see the skateboard key change. Yep. Where you can see the Batman logo and the Batman character. Yep, how cool is that? So if you love the fan of these two action heroes, Batman and Superman movies, go check this out. And if you want to go see the movie Batman vs. Superman: Dawn of Justice, go check out in theaters tomorrow. And as for myself, I always loved the fan of all these superheroes of Batman and Superman because it's one of all-time favorites. And that does it for my Superman and Batman VHS. Well, spring has already begun and almost about 2 days away till Easter. Aside for that, this is the Park Kitty Kid 76, and I'll catch you next time.